A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about the flip side of Purva Phalgini Nakshatra. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to our channels, please do. And do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. So, the Purva Phalguni Nakshatra is said to be one of the best nakshatras in terms of wealth, in terms of skills. However, every nakshatra has some flip sides, and Purva Phalguni is no exception. So let us see what the flip side of Purva Phalguni Nakshatra is. There are many flip sides that we can talk about, but in today's episode, we are going to talk about one, the self-indulgence. These people who have planets in Purva Phalguni, are quite self-indulgent. They like to do things as they want to do things. They're not very happy being driven by others to do things that others want. It's very necessary that one pleases them, one cajoles them, one pushes them in a direction to get work out of them. So, this self-indulgence at times can be a little harming to them. These people are also lazy. Laziness is a trait that we know can cause a lot of problems to us. And the idea of delaying things or just resting around, lazing around, wasting time just because you have skills is something that is sacrilege. However, the Purva Phalguni Nakshatra people, because they are self-indulgent, they will always be doing things the way they want to do that and can show great deal of laziness. They would like to take a lot of rests before they do things. For example, if Saturn is placed in this nakshatra, these people take a lot of time to come to a conclusion. These people take a lot of time to learn a skill. Though, if they do learn, they'll learn it thoroughly. But the time-consuming habit also comes from the sheer laziness of the mind. That is very much prevalent as an affliction in this nakshatra. We also see that these people are highly competitive. Competition to a certain level is good and is required. And in fact, if Leo people are competitive, it is because primarily due to the presence of this nakshatra in that sign. However, excess of anything is bad. When we find too many planets, say like Sun and Mars present here, then we will find that these people are competitive to the point that they would never ever be able to make good friends. Any quality that they see, they would have to have that within them, and as such would be an extreme force to fight with. So competitiveness in this nakshatra can board on jealousy, on to the levels of jealousy also, especially if it is afflicted by a planet like Rahu, or there is a very strong Mars present here. Last but not the least is illicit relationships. When we find a presence of Venus here, when we find a presence of Jupiter also, or a Rahu in this nakshatra, there are chances that the person can have many relationships and relationships out of marriage also. One of the glaring examples that we can find is the presence of Venus in the chart of Sanjay Dutt, a very well-known Bollywood actor who has said it on record that he's had relationships with more than 300 ladies. And he has his Venus here. So we find that these points, the flip side of the Purva Phalguni Nakshatra, also does take us through self-indulgence, being a lazy person, extremely competitive to the core that you may want to be the leader of the pack and yet may not have enough friends along the way, and illicit relationships. So do write into us, let us know how you found this video, and do write in which other nakshatras flip side you want to see. Till we meet with you again, stay safe. Thank you.